Ms Jahangir also referred to the publication of an audio tape which implicated the Minister of Justice in Iran and a High Court judge in these horrendous crimes. Ms Jahangir's report tells us that following the publication of that audio recording, some clerical authorities and the Chief of the Judiciary admitted that the executions had taken place, and in some instances they even sought to defend them. I find it astonishing that people heavily associated with the violent events of 1988 have continued to play leading roles in the Rouhani administration and Iranian public life. And it is a source, Madam Chairman, of very deep regret that the international community has paid such minimal attention to what happened. The UN Special Rapporteur has called for a wide-ranging independent investigation into what happened. My constituents want the UK government to condemn the 1988 killings as a crime against humanity and to back that call for an investigation. And I would appeal to the Minister to do that today. Next year is the 30th anniversary of these horrific events in Iran. It is time the relatives of those who lost their lives were given answers in relation to what happened. Madam Chairman, it is with real sadness that I've set out for the House this morning, just part of a very long list of human rights abuses which are carried out in the Islamic Republic of Iran on a daily basis. The Iranian government is well known for its state sponsorship of terrorism, and its malign involvement in so many conflicts around the region is causing injury and death on a massive scale. But we should never forget the suffering that it also inflicts on its own population. No bright new dawn has emerged under the Rouhani regime, nor has the nuclear deal led to any improvement in the situation. Whilst diplomatic and business ties with Iran are steadily being restored and strengthened, that suffering continues, and Mrs Zaghari Ratcliffe and Mr Foroughi continue to languish in prison. So I would urge the Minister today to ensure the UK government seizes every opportunity to press for change in Iran and an end to the cruelty inflicted by the authorities there on so many people. At its most senior levels, I hope the government will use bilateral channels as well as the UN to strongly condemn the abuse of human rights in Iran. I understand that the UN General Assembly will vote on a resolution on the situation in Iran in November. I would urge the Minister to take a tough line when these matters are debated. And above all, I would ask him to condemn the 1988 massacre and give his support to the bereaved families who want answers regarding what happened to their loved ones and who want those responsible for this terrible atrocity finally to be brought to justice. Thank you, Madam Chairman.